Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for catching up with my videos and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, welcome to Maboja's channel. And yes, we talk parenting, we talk a couple of other things, but this in particular is all about parenting. If you want to get more content around that, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell as well so that you can find out immediately when a new video is out. So for today, I really wanted to talk about where should one buy babies' clothes? Yes, where do we buy babies' clothes? Now, you might think to yourself, oh, why is this even a thing? Listen, it is a thing because much as I'm doing better financially in my life than many people in this country, I'm a middle class individual. I have access to certain price ranges when it comes to babies' clothes. However, I believe I'm a cheapskate and I'm going to keep it that way for as long as possible. So the nice thing about the baby clothing market is that it is huge. Over the past years, we've seen Mr. Price come out with a kids' clothing range. I see Pick and Pay clothing has really expanded what they're doing for babies. They also came out quite recently. So the market is massive and you really can go from the super high end, your Earthchild and Nachi and Keto, all the way down to your more affordable items. What are my principles when it comes to buying babies' clothes? And I'm going to be real. From the beginning, because I almost feel like my sister-in-law and my brother, our pregnancies were about 4.5 months apart. I got an opportunity while I was pregnant to observe what was happening with them and to make decisions early on, like, yes, it's my first baba. I want him to look dope and adorable. And you go and see all these cool branded clothing that we see on social media. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't have a Pinterest board of like matching clothes with my son. And you see those cute little Nike sneakers. But here's the reality. Babies outgrow things so quickly. They really outgrow things very quickly. So what does this mean for you? That's what you need to think about. I had decided that there are items of clothes that do not need to be expensive because baby is barely going to be in them. My baby was a winter baby. He was born 5th of May and it was freezing. And what we decided, which is also another tricky thing, is that sometimes you buy too many clothes right at the beginning and then you end up having a big baby that, for instance, might not fit into newborn. What happened with us is we did a small batch of clothing. We started off at Ackermans, and Ackermans has a really great range. In terms of quality, obviously they're not the high end, but the quality is very decent considering how long baby needs to be in those clothes for. So we did a trip to Ackermans and we did a trip to Pep as well. And Ackermans and Pep had some super fantastic items for babies. Now what happened was, towards the end of my pregnancy, my baby stopped growing and I had to go in for an emergency C-section. And literally, I think it was 2 days before, or a few days before my baby shower. So I had the baby shower the Saturday. The Monday when I went for a checkup, the doctor's like, nope, it's time. Like, we need to go and deliver this baby. You need to come back to the hospital. But before that, we already got a heads up that, listen, your baby's like quite small, but we still got a month to go. So closer to the time, it's like, it's time to go. Had to send out for tiny baby items to be bought because baby was so small. We had a couple of newborn basics, and maybe we can even do a video a little bit later on of what you must just have to start off with. But we had some newborn basics, which was lots of long sleeve vests, lots of, and I need to get the words right, but you know the pants that have the footed leggings, I think they call them, lots of little cozy onesies. And his big starter pack, I mean, he got gifts from his grandmothers and his aunts and uncles. And some of the items were like your Woolies onesies, which are amazing. But I was like, I'm not going to spend that much money for a baby that's going to outgrow things very quickly. So Pep and Ackermans were absolutely phenomenal. They also had like, the socks, the hand mitten things, because yes, babies scratch themselves, their nails become very sharp very quickly. And then Oh, another brand that actually recently launched was Jet has a baby section. I think they call it Jet Star. So they also have a section. But I only started exploring Jet when baby was around 7, 8 months old because it was quite new at the time. Pick and Pay clothing, the baby section, had some great varieties, especially when it came to sales. So what I did was that I didn't find the really great furry onesies that I wanted for baby to be warm. Those I got from your Pep and your Ackermans. But what I did do at Pick and Pay is that the summer things were the ones that were out of season. They were on sale. So I was like, ooh, let me buy summer things, which are your cute little rompers and your light onesies and your cute little t-shirts. And then I bought much bigger size for what it was going to be summer for him. When it came to certain items that I loved from Woolworths, Woolworths has some really cozy vests. We're using Woolworths vests at the moment. Woolworths, surprisingly, I couldn't find gowns anywhere for my child because in the mornings when he has his milk, he needs to wear a gown and be warm and cozy and put on his slippers. Woolworths, I found that they have the best gowns. So got the gowns at Woolworths. Another place I started checking out clothes from is Cotton On. And the reason I went to Cotton On is that they were doing some like branded tees. So if you've seen on my social media or baby's social media, his outfit from his hip hop themed birthday party, he had a Biggie t-shirts. Those were from Cotton On. Some of the gifts that I got, baby's clothes from like some of my friends, amazing stuff from H&M. H&M is not in the lower price range. So I even personally, I look at items, I'm like, am I spending this much and he's gonna wear it twice? I didn't go there, but other people gifted him things from H&M, and they're really, really wonderful little sleeping bags. He got wonderful things there from H&M. And then we also got amazing clothes from one of my other friends who's a mom. And she gave us her daughter's keto onesies, and she also gifted him. Yeah, they're just so super warm and snug. Keto is a little bit more pricey than your Ackermans or Pep, but their stuff is amazing. Have I bought there yet? No, because I'm not yet at a point where I'm like, it's worth it to spend this much money. And what I noticed is that baby obviously was in tiny baby clothes, which was still too big for him because he was very small. He was under 2 kilograms. So he was in tiny baby clothes. He moved into newborn, and we're very lucky that obviously my brother and his wife had my niece who was 4 months older. So we also got a lot of clothes from them. We got amazing clothes from Woolworths, and we are not fussy when it comes to gender colors. If anything, I was like, let's not be very gender specific when it comes to colors. So also don't be scared to look at gender neutral colors or to even look at the girls section if you have a little boy, or the other way around, because you might find something that can work for your child. So just to recap, Ackermans is fantastic. They have a massive range, especially with shoes. I recently went and got some like really cute, they look like Tims now, but they're not Tims. So little boots and tackies, fantastic stuff that we got there. Pep has a massive range as well of tracksuits. So from 0 to 3 months, they literally look like little human beings in their tracksuits. They've got, like I said, the basics, your vests, your beanies, places to get bibs. After a certain point, for me, I was like, bibs need to be from Woolies because they're really nice and thick. Pep bibs, I would not recommend at all. Pep bibs are very thin. But of course, if that's what you can afford, they're significantly cheaper. You can get a couple of them and change them more often. Jetstar, they have very fashionable things. One of my favorite things that I got from Jetstar was like a pair of little tribal print shorts that my son had. You can see at Pep as well, they do Disney character related things. Also, Pick and Pay clothing, they do Disney character related things. When baby was small, a lot of the clothing themes were like dinosaurs, space, under the sea, we were very biased to elephant things as well. When we talk about things that are a bit more pricier, I'm talking your Woolworths baby, but with the quality. This being a first child, I know that all of his Woolies things are going to be kept, and all of his clothes that got smaller have been separated into a donate pile, in case we have another baby pile, or if somebody else in my family has a baby, we can send through baby clothes as well. Another place, Clicks Baby, has some dope clothes, but you really have to go to a specific Clicks that is a bit bigger. Clicks Baby is also in the more pricier range, and but their things are amazing. Baby City, yes, you find the cute little sets. I've got a couple of those. They're like themed. Maybe you want your baby to be in a tuxedo, who knows what. So you can go the Baby City / Dis-Chem route. And I say slash because Baby City and Dis-Chem are now sister companies, or it's now called Dis-Chem Baby City. I'm trying to think if I've left anything else out. You can go online. There are tons of baby stores like Baba Fishies that you can find online, where you can buy baby clothes. One of the things that I had ordered for him is a matching mommy and baby. So it was a gown for myself and for him. It was almost like, that it's like a sock, a body sock that he goes into, and it becomes like a little worm, and it has a matching beanie, and I had a matching tuku. So you can also go online and check out the different things that people are selling. South African brands generally tend to be a bit more expensive, which is expected because they're manufacturing and producing locally. If you can support South African brands, definitely do so. But I also am cognizant of the fact that Pep and Ackermans are doing such a great job. But having said all of that, knowing that your Pep and Ackermans are cheaper, there was a sale recently at Woolworths where you can buy 2 onesies, great quality, for 75 rands. So you also look out for the sales at the more expensive stores. So these are all the different places that we buy things for baby, and I try my best to be a little bit cheaper. I have to be honest. I think the most expensive thing that we have bought baby in terms of clothes was his look for his birthday party. We got him Adidas sneakers. He was wearing a size 4 at the time. And we got him a 12 to 18 months Adidas tracksuit. And that was his look. And then his second look was a printed long sleeve t-shirt. Those are the most expensive things I bought for baby. Don't be afraid as well to, check out the little China malls or Oriental Plaza. Please wash baby's clothes before you put them on him, because factories have funny things, and we prefer to hand wash as well. And but that's where we get baby's clothes. I'm going to admit to you, some of the qualities are not the best, but considering how quickly baby outgrows the clothes, it's kind of insignificant. So that's where budget-friendly places you can get baby clothes. If you have any places that maybe you want to mention that I didn't bring up, please put them down below. There is a Checkers baby store that opened, but I've never gone in. And if any of you have gone in, maybe share with us what you found there and what you think works. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching.